Hey, this is Tony from Designer Home Electronics, and I'm back for another video, another review. And like you know, what we deal with is smart applications and technology. Well, today I'm going to be talking about my Sleepnumber bed. I've had it for about 2 years, and I'm completely satisfied with it. I love it. I didn't check any of the reviews before I bought it. I didn't check the reviews on the other beds out there. Maybe I shortchanged myself, but I don't think so. This bed is awesome. And oh, you know what? Let me give a shout out to the people at the Davy crew of Sleepnumber, the store. Romney was my salesman. Thank you, Romney. There was also the management, the manager there, the staff. Everyone was great. They were really helpful, really good people. So you ought to check them out. See what they have available. I'm pretty sure you'll fall in love with it too. They gave me 30 days free trial. They gave me 0% interest for 3 years. It was a good deal. But let's move on further. You know, they said it was a smart bed. It is a smart bed. It comes with an app on the phone. I'm going to show you that a little bit later. It also comes with a remote. But, you know, the question I had for the salesman was, it's a smart bed. Can I use it with Alexa and Google? Can I use it with any of these smart voice-activated platforms, Bixby, smart things? Can I use it? Can I use it? Can I? And unfortunately, I wasn't able to. But now, as of at the end of last year, Home Assistant came out with an integration for Sleepnumber. Now, I don't know if they have that integration available for Smart Things or Vera, HomeSeer, or Hubitat, or any of the other platforms that are out there, any other hubs out there. Maybe they do. If you do, send one to me. I'll test it out and see how it works and give a review on there. But as far as I know, only Home Assistant has integration for it. So I'm going to show you how to integrate that also. Anyway, I took and integrated it with my Home Assistant instance, and it works. I was able to use the voice activation with Alexa and Home, Google Home. The only shortcoming was I could only use the voice for the underbed lighting. You know, turn it on, turn it off. That was it. And underbed lighting is great when you go to the bathroom. As soon as you get out the bed, it turns it on. You can turn that feature off. You can turn the brightness of it, all that good stuff. It's a lot of controllables. Like I said, it's a smart bed. So the only thing I could do was cut that on and off. And I said, well, what if I want to raise it up by the voice and raise the foot by the voice or change the pressure by the voice? I wasn't able to do any of that. So I found a way around it in Home Assistant. But I'm not going to show you how to do it. Nope, you can't drag it out on me. There's a reason for it. It's a good reason. I don't think it was intended by the manufacturer for it to be voice activated. At least maybe not yet, maybe in the future. But you can work around it. And I think one of the reasons that I would discourage you from using it, especially if you have children and pets, that they can get caught up underneath there. It can be dangerous. I can't remember if the manufacturer had warnings on that or not, but you figure with all the mechanisms underneath the bed, if a child crawls under there, if a pet's underneath the bed, it can cause harm and injury. And of course, we've all used the voice activation and say we want to cut a light on. I've done it all the time. I'll cut the wrong light on. So suppose you get the wrong command and the bed's going up and you're not in the room with the bed. That can be a problem. So that's why I'm going to discourage you from doing the same thing that I've done. I'm just showing you that you can do it. I'm not gloating, ego tripping, or anything like that, but I like making things work. And I got this to work also, and I'm going to demonstrate that to you too. But like I said before, it's a great bed. One of the tips I would give you, if you buy one, when you change the sheets, put it in a 0G mode. That was the foot goes up and the bed goes up. It's easy to change the sheets on the bed. You don't have to lift the mattress up, and you know how we do the conventional way. And you know, like I said, you'll get a lot of benefits out of this bed. There's so much data that it collects on you. You can have the option of sharing your data or just keeping it to yourself. But at the same time, if you share your data, they give you points. I even won a neck pillow. You know, I had a points for something that was available, so I ordered a neck pillow. It was an awesome pillow. Unfortunately, I lost it in the airport. Never got it back. But at any rate, I'm going to demonstrate this stuff to you. So just a couple of things that I'm going to do is I will raise the top and lower the top, the back over here. I will raise the foot, but I won't lower it. I only put those 3 commands in there just to demonstrate that I can, that you can, that it can be done. I wanted to do a condition on there that it would only work if someone was in the bed. I didn't get that to work properly. I could probably go back and work on it because that would be a perfect safeguard if you do add it, that you have a condition that someone has to be in the bed, because the it's a smart bed. It senses when you are in the bed. Yes, it does. It's got all kind of sensors on there. I don't understand how it works, but it works and it's accurate. So at any rate, let me just show you how this works and sit back and enjoy. Okay, we're going to take and add Sleep Number to your Home Assistant instance. Do integrations. Go to integrations. Type in Sleep IQ. It's going to come up with your Sleep IQ. Now here you will enter your username and password. I blurred out my username because I don't need anybody lifting my bed, lowering it, whatever, while I'm in it through the internet. Because remember, this is cloud-based. Now, once it is integrated into your Home Assistants, I did this one here just to demonstrate how to do it. I already have integrated it before. So I showed this to you just for demonstration, but once we get to success, we're going to go back and delete this same one that we put in because, of course, we only need one. And then after we delete that, I'm going to show you some of the control features on here, as well as the sensors and the logbook. Now here I'm going to delete it. You only need one. Done with that. Delete. Now, we'll take a look at some of the features that's on here since it's integrated now. And you'll see the controls, and you'll also see the sensors, and you'll see the favorites on here. All right, here we go. Controls at the top. You see the favorites. To the right, you also see the logbook of everything I might have done recently. And let me scroll down here just a little bit here so you can see also the sensors. I don't know how they work, but they work and they are accurate. I got some more to show you here. Next, we'll see the app and how the app works. Okay, here we go. This is the app. You'll see the rewards that I've earned so far. You'll see the wellness report. At the bottom, you'll see a couple of apps that work in conjunction with this app, notably the health app from iOS, that is Apple. And you'll also see Fitbit. I'm pretty sure many of you are familiar with that also. All of these apps work in conjunction with this. Now, the information that it gathers on you, such as the wellness report, it may be valuable for you to share that with your doctor, your healthcare professional. You can set goals as far as how to get the highest and most restful sleep and what you need to do as far as the comfort settings, and also, of course, what time you get into bed as well. This is the rewards program from participating in the program with it. But some of it's from sharing your data as well. And also, let me go into a little bit details as far as the bed itself, the smart bed. You notice I named my side of the bed T Baby, and since I'm single, there is no name for the other side. But I have my number set at 50, and I got a favorite of 30, which is very soft. But sometimes I change that. You'll also see on here the favorites that you have: zero G, snooze. You can actually change those and make a custom setting for the bed for it adjust itself. And of course, you can adjust it manually with the remote, and or like I said before, with Home Assistant, and like the reason we're doing this video with your voice also, which I will demonstrate at the end of the video. And one thing that's pretty cool on here, if you don't want to use the app to reset the bed, there's a button on each side of the bed. You just press it and it'll reset it to flat. Now, one thing about it, there's a little bit of latency using the app, a little bit of slowness, but once it moves, it's smooth, it doesn't jerk, and it works pretty quickly. Now, some of the other features that's on the bed is the responsive air. That's pretty self-explanatory. That's something you can cut on and off. The next feature I want to show you is the underbed lighting, which is great. If you leave the bed to use the bathroom or get something from the kitchen, it'll light your way back to the bed for a certain amount of time that you have it set for. Now, the one last feature I want to show you here on the bed itself is the privacy mode. It's recommended to keep it off, but if you want to keep all your data to yourself, just leave it on, and it will not share any or transmit any of your information. I'm not sure if you leave it on whether it'll keep it in the app or not, but I'll test that out and check that out for myself later on. Some of the other features on here that I really like is when you look at the day, 94 is the best day that I got the best rest. And this day, Friday, May 12th, Saturday, May 13th, you see it gave me an 84 score, and it broke it down during the week. Now, you'll also see the biometrics on here, the heart rate, the breathing rate. This is accurate. How I know? Because I know I went to bed at 10:26 and woke up at 8:56. I don't know how it records this information or gathers it, but it also shows you when I got out of the bed. For how long? 44 minutes. That's shown in red. Okay, so there you got it. I told you I could do it. Anyway, I didn't make a command for the bed to go back down a foot, so I hit the little reset button on the side. It puts everything back to flat. But you can be able to control and do things with your smart Sleep Number bed. There's all kind of applications you can do with smart home. If you got some ideas, send them to me. I'll give you a couple of recommendations or something like that. But at the same token, it's always a challenge and a task to try something to see if we can improve and make it better. Our homes is where we spend the bulk of our time. So make it convenient for yourself. Make it enjoyable. Make it a place that you look forward to going to. And we can do that here at Designer Home Electronics. Like I always like to leave as a tip. Proverbs 3:27. If you get an opportunity to say something good to someone about someone, do it. All kind of people out there need that encouragement. And like we always say here also at Designer Home Electronics, smart people with smart homes have smart technology from Designer Home Electronics. Thank you. Alexa, change nightstand 2 to white. Oh, Ruth. I wasn't paid, and this isn't endorsed by Sleep Number. This is my own review on my own. There's a referral there where I can benefit from it if you like the information here, and or you can send an email to me, and I'll send your email in. And if you decide to buy a bed, I'll get some points out of it. Thank you.